Hey everybody, thank you ever so much for tuning in once again to the channel. Today is Tuesday the 11th of April. It is a very important day. So yeah, today's video is coming in kind of two parts. First part is going to be all about the 10k run around the town. I'm going to show you some of the sites, see what we can show you. Going to try and take in 4 particular parks. Make a mental note of that. You might find out why later. Second part of this video is all going to be about a race entry announcement. Good, bad, indifferent, I don't know yet. You're going to find out with me. It's going to be exciting times. Speaking of exciting times, you might remember this from my last race. So it's official, it's time for a new watch. Not even, just about mile 11 and it's died. Useless, bloody useless. Yep, that's right. I think it finally came to the point where the Apple Watch just could not cope anymore. So I went out and treated myself. So that is the Garmin Fenix, Fenix 7 Solar. It has got so many wonderful little gadgets on it, it's unbelievable. I'm still trying to learn all the bits and pieces. There you go, there's another button I just accidentally pressed that I didn't mean to. It's got so many wonderful gadgets on it. I'm trying to set it up to help me with some of my new runs that I want to do. Because as I'm starting to get back to my 3 times a week running, that's going to help me with intervals and long run pace pro and all sorts. I'll be doing lots more on that watch as I get the hang of it, so that you guys can perhaps take a look for yourselves, see if it's something you might like in the future. It does so much on here. I mean, it was asking me to set up all sorts of sports, that alpine skiing. I live in the East Midlands, mate. But I suppose you could holiday, I suppose you could enjoy these things. Something I'm not going to use it for anyway, but there we go. So yes, new watch, very happy with it as well so far. The battery life on it is fantastic. So I'll be talking more about that watch anyway in another video. So if you haven't already hit subscribe, please do so to join the channel. And like I say, it's a new video once a week, and I'll be telling you all about the watch and more travels. So like I said, 2 parts today. First of all, we're going to get a 10k run done. 4 parks. That's the important part. 4 parks I'm going to show you. You'll understand why later. Right, let's go and show you some of this wonderful town. Time to get a wriggle on. So 11th of April, 4 parks. Should be getting some clues now. But here's another one for you. A water park that you don't actually go into, but you circle a car park. Oh, I'm giving you plenty of clues. Don't worry, more to come. Not sure how well you can see that watch face with the reflection of the sun and things like that. That's just some of the stats that it can give you. It's crazy how much it can break it down, and then obviously you go on your Garmin Connect and it gives you even more. So 10k run done. Let's just quickly recap the run that I've done then. We know it's Tuesday the 11th of April. I've made specific points to 4 parks I was visiting. I even chucked in an extra clue of a water park where you just loop the car park. I think you might have an idea where this is going. Just before I reveal it though, you may remember this. Speaking so hard. And I certainly remember saying this. Oh boy, how you dopey lot do every year, I don't know. I'm glad this is a one-off. That's right. That was Dopey 2022. Today is the day for registration, Dopey Challenge and Walt Disney World Marathon Weekend 2024. And despite what you've just seen me say in those previous videos, I've decided to go back for a second attempt. But it's not that easy. First of all, you need to bag yourself a spot. 10 AM Eastern, 3 PM our time. It's time to jump on that laptop. Let's see the second part of this video. Wish me luck. So despite saying I'd never do it again and it was only a one-off, here I am, crazy enough to do this again. There are a number of people I can blame for this, or praise for encouraging me, but it is 2:40 UK time, so it's going to be 9:40 Eastern Seaboard time. We are 20 minutes away from this potentially going live. I've logged in on the laptop, I've logged in on the iPhone, so I've got 2 different browsers working hopefully. I have got Snaps to see me through, because I don't know how long this is going to be. I heard about the Disneyland stories, they were crazy. We could be here hours, so I've got no idea. I had just enough time to make myself a crisp sandwich for lunch. The healthy fueling continues. So yeah, that's about all we can do right now. I have just seen the cost for this year. It's $672. That's a considered purchase, shall we say. That's just a race. I haven't even done hotels, flights, car hire, food, anything like that. So I would sell a kidney. However, obviously having kidney stones, I don't think it's going to fetch much these days. So I don't know. Blood. I'd sell a foot, but I'd need both of those, I suppose, if I do get in. But you know what? You've got to make these sacrifices, right? So here we are, 17 minutes to go. Let's do this. I'm not sure how it's going to work with regards to how many people want to do this. I'm only looking for the challenge. Obviously, if I'm flying all the way to Orlando to do this Dopey Challenge, then I might as well do all 4 races, right? I mean, I'm not flying 4,500 miles to do a 5k only, that's for sure. Hopefully though, there'll be enough spaces. There's two sides of the coin. Some people think that a lot of people have gone all in to do Disneyland, which is actually happening 1 week after Disney World races. So the tale of thought there is that everybody's already gone for Disneyland because that's the first one back at Disneyland for many, many years. Sold out almost instantly. On the flip side of the coin, a lot of people are actually thinking that this is the one people want to do because they can do the East-West Coast Challenge, where they can do both events, which means there could be an awful lot more people trying to get in this year. So I'm not really sure how it's going to work. All we can do is wait for it to open up and keep our fingers crossed, really, I guess. I must say that whilst I'm waiting for the registration to open, obviously I did say I'd never race this again. I do remember saying that. I remember how broken I felt at Epcot at that point. I know there was only about a mile and a half to go, but I just felt done. I actually broke down about Animal Kingdom, in all honesty. And I always genuinely did believe that this was going to be my pinnacle. This was it. This is what I wanted to achieve in my running kind of life, if you guess. But once I've done it once, there was a couple of things that I was unhappy about. One, I never got to ride Everest. Now, I'd done this in 2022. And Everest was actually shut, so I couldn't actually stop to go on the ride anyway. So I was disappointed that I never got to partake in that part of the kind of dopey experience, or the marathon day experience. And the second thing is purely myself. I was disappointed at myself because although I went out there knowing that this was never going to be a PB, although ironically the marathon was, because this was the first and still only marathon I've ever actually ran. I'll stick a link above for you. Although I knew it wasn't going to be a PB for any of the races, I still went out there and I was still torturing myself that I wasn't running 520 kilometres. I was stopping for photos with characters. I was in humidity I'd never experienced before in training. And I was still disappointed at myself. I was running around Disney, meeting characters, being disappointed with myself. And it wasn't until I got home and I spoke to the wife about this, and she showed me another person who she was following on Instagram. And I'll put a photo in now. And I'll never forget it. She took a photo in front of the mile 26 marker. Happy, smiling, in costume, hours after I'd already finished the line, and yet still not anywhere being swept. But she had had, by the looks of it, the time of her life. And I'm thinking, all those thousands of pounds, why didn't I just enjoy it? Why did I cross the finishing line and instantly think, well, that's a failure? So I'm going back to reset all of that. Want to ride Everest. If for some reason Everest is shut again, want to ride something else. Just ride anything else. Probably Tower of Terror. But I just want to go and have fun. I couldn't care less about time. I just want to go and enjoy that race this time, knowing full well that I know now I can do the distance. I think I was also a little concerned. I'd never ran 26 miles before, not even in my training. I only got to about 18 in training for doping. So I was always a bit nervous that whether or not I could even make 26 miles. I now know I can do it. And I now know that I can do it within a decent time as well, well clear of the sweep. So let's go, enjoy, spend thousands of pounds doing it as well. I think nerves have got the better of me. We are not far from opening now. I've finished all my snacks that I brought down with me. I'm just double checking now. Still says registration to open soon. So I've just snuck off and I've got myself a Kit Kat Chunky because the 12 bars already gone. And I'll put myself another packet of Nik Naks. So we'll put those there and we'll have those in a bit. 3 minutes and this should open. Now, just because it opens in 3 minutes doesn't mean it's just a straightforward tap, tap, tap. It means we join the waiting list. No idea how long I'm going to be in the waiting list. I think generally people say it normally comes up with a little, you've got an hour to wait, and then you just literally sit here watching the screen tick away, which gives me just enough time to reflect on Leicester City's new appointment of Dean Smith. Yeah, we're going down. Right, there you go then. That's that, that's that reflected upon. We are go, people. Right, I've just refreshed the mobile and it's gone to register now. Let's do this. So 3 o'clock's come. We've hit that register now. This is what the screen looks like on the mobile. I'll put a little picture up now. And basically, you just sit here now. You wait and you hope that your approximate wait time starts chipping away. Both the laptop and the iPhone both currently saying more than an hour. Don't worry, I'm not going to run this for an hour. You're not going to sit here and just watch me, but not a lot more I can do at this point. I am just waiting. So, okay, so we are at 12 minutes past 3. We've been going for 12 minutes. Now the laptop still says more than an hour to go for the approximate wait time. My phone, however, though, has just changed. So we are now at 25 past 3. So we started this process 25 minutes ago. This is why you have two things going. So, first of all, the computer. Just this moment changed to give me an approximate wait time. We are on 57 minutes. The phone, 15 minutes. It's close. Now, until I've actually got my spot guaranteed on one or the other, I will not be shutting either one down. They both keep going until I actually have confirmation, job done. Because if the phone suddenly dies or this crashes or whatever, hopefully one or the other will still keep going. But 15 minutes on the mobile, I can tell you now, I've been through all sorts. I've finished that sandwich I showed you, the 12 bar is already in the bin, I've finished the Kit Kat Chunky, I've finished the extra Nik Naks, and of the giant cheese balls, that's about all that remains. It's nervous energy, I know it's nervous energy, but the clock is ticking. We are both under 50 minutes now for the approximate wait time on the laptop, and under 12 minutes now for the mobile. So, well, this isn't good news. So I was down to 10 minutes. My approximate wait time has just jumped back up to 17, and my laptop has just jumped back up again as well to more than an hour. So I'm not sure what's going on there. I'm not refreshing either site because obviously it tells me not to, but I'm not sure why it's just suddenly jumped back up. I'll be honest, it's got me a little concerned. The mobile phone has just gone down to 9 minutes. I mean, it's crazy really when you think about it, because I'm so excited to try and get all of this. I have done this race before, and it's going to cost me thousands of pounds. Whereas if I don't get in, obviously I miss out. I get that, and I would very much like this experience. but I would be thousands of pounds richer for not doing it. So I guess there is some kind of silver lining if I don't get in. But let's be honest, I want in. There's a reason we've got this laptop, my phone, my wife's phone, all logged in and going. So 3 minutes, 3. Less than a minute. Mobile phone now says it's my turn. You're almost there. You will be redirected to the website as soon as possible. Here we go. Now I would show you absolutely everything I'm doing. Let's try and get you logged in here. So here we go. So select your challenge. I want the Dopey challenge. Yes, please. I'm registering myself. You've got to enter all your details. Size. I don't want women's extra large. I want men's extra large. Let's get some more details on. It wants my details, my contact details, my emergency contact details. I acknowledge that I'm registering for an in-person race at Walt Disney World. Yes, I know that. Will you be competing in the military division? No. Boom. Thank you for your registration. You're in. I'm in. I cannot believe I've just sat in front of a laptop for 45 minutes. And I'm in. I'm in. Dopey 2024. Here I come. I'm so happy. I really am. Yeah. What can I say? Now I've got to get a good proof of time. I have selected no proof of time required at the moment. I've said that I'll go around in 4.5 hours, which is actually quicker than I can do a marathon anyway. But my half marathon time is around 1:50, which should get me a better placement in the corral. So I'm going to go back through all my old results, see if I've got an absolute brilliant proof of time. If not, I've got until September 26th to work on it. So we're going to go back out and we're going to get some interval training done. Join me for that one. Thank you very much for keeping me company. This probably wasn't as exciting as it was for me. However, now you've seen the process, it means you've got to follow me in January. I'll leave some links above so you can see exactly how I've done last time. It's real, guys. 260 something days. Florida, here I come. Let's do it.